Oh, good evening, everyone. How the devil are we? We are back to Moroni. Apologies for the lack of stream yesterday. It was like a bajillion and 7 degrees here. It was very, very toasty. It was the hottest day, apparently the hottest day in May since like the 70s or something. It was very toasty. So being ginger and pasty, I thought, fuck that noise, I'm out. So we're back today. We're going to carry on where we left off. I did play on after the end of the last stream for about 2 cycles just to map out a few things within the base. We're going to go full on phallic bell end at the top, and we're going to square off a few walls down here. I also mapped out where I want to put a little pump down here to collect some of this water. And also connected this pump up, or I'm in the process of connecting. Other than that, we're basically where we left off. So, let's crack on. Today, what I want to do, to have a little recap on the last stream, we did some tinkering up here with this little hydrogen room for dreckos. Honestly, I hate it. We managed to get our dreckos in place, and I think we started wrangling some of them. Maybe I should put that a bit higher. But what we now need to do is get some plastic dreckos. So, we're waiting on eggs. We're waiting on them potentially giving us a glossy drecko. Where are we looking? Glossy drecklet egg, 19%. Improved if it eats mealwood, which is why we've given them mealwood. In life for me and the baby, how are you? And how is chat today? Pryor, good evening, buddy. How are you, mate? And good evening, little baby Pryor. Mick and Mooney Guru, good evening, folks. Sorry, I didn't do my usual hellos. Yeah. I'm very well, thank you, buddy. It's still a bit toasty warm here today, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this base. I'm feeling good about what we've got planned. Now, just to explain a couple of things that I've laid out, we've basically just thrown some walls down here to start squaring the base off. I've expanded out the kitchen 1 tile whilst I was squaring this off. And we're going to put a wheezewort in here when we can collect one. And also I've done some dig commands down here, just start clearing out some of this crap. We're having a bit of a problem with gas building up, so I thought we'd deal with that. The main thing we want to get done today is to get our oxygen production set up. So we're still waiting on this clearing out, but we're pretty close to being able to turn this on, truth be told. So I want to get this connected. This should hopefully be nice and cool for what we want. Obviously we did this at the end of the last stream. We've got a room for our electrolyzers. With a number of pumps in here. I'm thinking I'm going to want more pumps. That's the only problem. I think I want to get in here and rip a couple of these pumps out. And build a couple more. Leppy, good evening, mate. Pretty good. Thank you for the bits, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think I want to quickly jump in here and see if we can't rip some of this out before I seal it up forever. I would like to put another pump in. I would like to put a couple more pumps in, honestly. It does mean tearing things down a little bit, but I will want the additional pump force later. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that. So this is going to suck a little bit because obviously I've been waiting on this becoming a vacuum, but I think it's needed. Let's see. Yeah, let's get in there. I'm going to deconstruct a couple of these pipes. I'll get rid of you and you just for a second. I'll turn these off. Okay. Is it just me or you seem a bit quieter than usual? Hold on a sec. Hello? Seeing this microphone, by the way, guys. I don't show you this stuff very often. I shouldn't be quieter than usual. I've not changed any settings. There might be a bit more background noise because I've got the window open and I've got the fan on. So I can turn the mic up if it's a problem. Is that any better? Does that sound a bit better for everyone? Right, so I'm going to put another pump in here. Let me know if it's too quiet, guys, so I can quickly tweak it. Right. I think I'll put a pump in there. Put a pump in there. And then I'm going to have to change some of these gas pipes, obviously. let's do that. Power, they should all be connected, but we will want to connect the same automation for these pumps. So whereas I've done all these on individual pumps, individual wires before, I don't think I want to do that. We'll just join these two up. Beameron, thank you very much for the host, buddy. How the devil goes it, sir? How are you? Oop. Still sound a bit quiet. Speak volume is the same as always. Boost my end up, not a problem. Yeah, if it's really bad, let me know. Oh crap. This is not very helpful. What's flooding? Oh, it's my airlocks. Now, I have done a little bit of tinkering. I did a little bit of playing last night, in sandbox mode, just having a bit of a play with some of the new kit and having a nosy. I think this build that we sort of come up with should work, because I built one very, very similar. In normal mode. In sandbox mode, sorry. So, I think what we'll do... Didn't I build some temp shift plates? What did I build them out of? Copper ore. Interesting choice. We'll build a few more out of copper ore, why not? I'll do fine. I would like this to get done as quick as we can. I've also put in place a couple of different locks, by the way. I said I'd done a couple of things off stream, just in like a cycle or two, as I mentioned. I've put in a little access on here. We're going to have an access out the base at this level, just like we have over here. So I thought we'd sort of square that up so it's symmetrical. I've built this sort of outline of the base, and this is the sort of shape that I think I'm going to go for. It does look a bit phallic, a bit like a spaceship, a bit like a penis. But that's what I want, just so I can sort of go around this natural gas geyser as well. So we'll get all this done. This is all done on a very low priority, I think. Yeah, it's like priority 4. So they'll build some of this stuff and they've got nothing else to do. They'll keep wrangling and stuff in the meantime, which is cool. How are we doing for hatches and stuff? Seem to be okay. We have got some additional hatches down here. But I think they're all pretty much wild. Because we've wrangled them back to this drop-off point, which is cool. Same down here. So we'll just leave these wild, I won't do anything with them really. And we will copy this. Now, one of the things I'm going to want to do today is do a power grid. And I've got a couple of ideas of how I want to do it. I've been doing a bit of tinkering, as I mentioned, in sandbox mode, and I've found quite an interesting way of managing transformers and batteries and stuff. So I'm going to show you that in a bit. It'll be quite cool. I think you'll like it. Ginger Bollock, sorry for my absence last week. You've been hit with ketoacidosis. Only good thing from it is that you've nearly lost a stone in weight. Jesus, Raptor, I don't even know what that is. Ketoacidosis. Problem with ketones. Ketoacidosis. Burning off... Your fat started burning away or something? Raptor, is it contagious? If so, can you give me a big kiss? I could do with losing a few stone. Jesus. I hope you're alright, mate. What the fuck? Dandos, good evening, mate. It looks like a bit of a penis. That's what I want. Nice, Prior. Nice! I did say those things. I do like a bit of penis every now and again. Why not? Maximus, good evening, mate. How's it going? How the devil goes it, sir? Okay, this is still dormant for like another fucking 18 cycles, which sucks a little bit. We are going to need to connect some more water up. We did do a bit more exploring as well at the end of the last stream. I think I have a plan. We did do some more exploring, and we did find a few more geysers, which was cool. Now then, where are you going? No, I don't want you to go up there. What are you going up here for? A Weezwalk. It's risky. I hate this airlock. I hate everything about this part of the base. Where are you going? You're going for seeds. Because it is going to cause problems. I do want a Weezewort though. Fuck! He moved it 2 squares and then gave up. This is going to cause issues. Yeah, it's this shit that I don't want. I just want one Weezewort, please. That's all I want. For fuck's sake. We're going back to a 1 for now. Until we get some suits in here, I don't want them coming in here, really. So let's do all this as a 1. I did put them on, like, super high harvest priority, but I don't really want them doing that. It's gonna end in tears. So let's cancel all of this. These guys that are running up here, let's see what they're running up here to do. Yeah, he's running up there for Weezewort. Okay. Let him go. Any cooling going on already? What do you mean, Belizanio? Good evening, by the way, buddy. What do you mean? Cooling in the base? How's the heat there? It's not too bad today. It's cooled off a lot today. And I've also got the fan going. It's a bit more humid today more than anything. But yeah, it's bearable, I think, Max. We'll have a chill stream today. No more salt this stream. Sugar in your blood turned acidic. Everything that uses blood took a kick in. Easy to Google. This is massive. Jesus, are you alright, mate? That sounds fucking savage. That sounds actually brutal. Fuck. That does not sound like a fun time. No salt. Feels bad. No, I got very salty in the last stream. It was a combination of things, truth be told. I was very, very hot, very bothered. Very salty. I'm sorry. Last time you came up with this belt cooling, which I thought was quite inventive. Oh, the conveyor belt cooling. We've not really needed it yet, to be honest, Belizania. We've slapped down a couple of Weezeworts in the base, and that's just sort of battling everything for us at the minute. We've not really needed much. We've got some radiant pipe cooling here. If you've not played with the radiant pipes yet, you should probably give them a go, because these seem to be really powerful. These are basically going to cool down our oxygen production, ultimately. Once we get this room tidied out, that is. And if people don't die in the process. How are we doing up here? What's going on with algae? We're not the best. Evenflow, welcome to the stream, buddy. It looks like you have some polluted oxygen in the cold biome. Yeah, it's coming from this pool we've got up here. It's basically some ice has melted and it's off gassing. It's evaporating. Started adding deodorizers outside your base and it's helped a lot. Yeah, we do use deodorizers kicking around outside. We've actually got plenty of oxygen kicking around, as in breathable oxygen. There's just fuck all in this ice biome, apart from these little couple of pockets which kind of trigger things. It's fine, we can fix this. It's not a big deal to fix, but I think what we'll ultimately do is put some exosuits in once we get our electrolyzers up and running. I just want this Weezewort, and then we'll shut this biome off again, to be honest. And obviously, because there is polluted oxygen up here, the sleet wheat's going to start going bad as well, which kind of sucks. But if we can just get this Weezewort, he's doing it, he's doing it! Gene, no! She was so close. If we can get this Weezewort out, I can put it in my kitchen, and I can shut this up for a bit. Okay, so how does one start refining metal and cleaning water and all that shit? Dandos, easiest way of refining metal now is getting some of these bastards, smooth hatches. They will take your metal and convert it to gold or refined metal at a 75% conversion rate. So a kilo of gold becomes 0.75 of a kilo of refined gold, which is pretty cool. It's basically a similar sort of conversion rate as the granulator. This is 50% conversion. The only thing with the granulator is you get sand as a byproduct, which is quite useful. I've stopped using the granulator now. We're just refining with these little buggers. And we've currently got 5.3 tons of gold, which is kind of fine for now. What else did you ask? Cleaning water. Cleaning water, you've got a couple of options. The main option really is a water purifier, a water sieve. That will take polluted water and turn it into clean water at 40 degrees. It's quite a handy building if you want to get a controlled temperature of water. So no matter what temperature your polluted water is, when you pump it out, it will come out at a lovely 40 degrees. So it's very good for like using in fixed cooling builds and stuff like that. Sweep this, please. Go, go, go. I just want this Weezewort. Come on. Other ways of purifying water. There is the new gulp fish, but I've not got any yet, so I can't show them. But I do want to have a play with them. They seem to be quite cool. Where's that Weezewort gone? They've moved it from there. Is it falling down here? Yeah. We're getting there. Where's that gone? Fuck. Right, at night time I'm going to shut this door, so I really want them to get this Weezewort out. That is the plan. Oh, we did it. Excellent work. Cool. We are going to start losing some sleep wheat in here as well, because there is a polluted atmosphere in here, so I would like to get this done. So as soon as we can get our electrolyzers up and running, which is basically once we've built some of these last bits, we'll get this room cleared out and we'll get this online. I might throw a quick little power grid down here and then expand it later, or maybe in this space here. I've not decided yet. Looks like we're still making meat in here, which is cool. Right, now that this is gone, Mech showed me the other day something that I'd completely forgotten existed in this game, and I thought they'd fixed it a long time ago, which is controlling Weezeworts with a airlock. And I'll just show you. If I just save this, I'll show you my little sandbox world. To fuck about. It's very, very good. Rock Summit, good evening, buddy. The joys of diabetes, the fat bastard version. Nice Raptor. Hello, the world's most awkward phenotype. Damn you, Terrella. You got a chlorine puff. Oh, really? I didn't see that. We'll have to have a look. Is it a squeaky one? A squeaky... Where is it dense? Is it squeaky that makes the bleach stone? Yeah, this is my little sandbox fuck around map. Basically, I'd played this game to cycle 30 or something, single player, and then I was like, fuck this, I'll just make it sandbox so I can see some of the stuff. So that's what I did. And like I rebuilt our electrolyzer builds, slightly different scale, but essentially rebuilt it in sandbox mode, which is what... where is it? This is down here. And it works like an absolute charm. It works beautifully. Gives us plenty of oxygen. So much oxygen that I've started pumping outside, and yeah, we've got lots of oxygen. Too much oxygen. I've actually had to cap off my oil biome down here so that I don't kill everything. But that's beside the point. We're going to expand on this, I say, in our stream one. What I was going to show you is the power of these little Weezeworts on doors. Now, it was Mex that pointed this out to me the other day. So I thought I'd try them, and they work beautifully. So what you basically do is build a tile, build your flower pot, get a dupe to put a Weezewort in it, and then deconstruct the tile and put an airlock underneath it. It doesn't work unless you put the airlock in last, basically. And then what you can do with some dead easy automation, connect it to a thermosensor, is have it so that your airlocks toggle on and off as and when they need the power. So you'll see there's airlocks all around here that'll be opening and closing, depending on whether we need cooling, you see? And when the airlocks are open, the Weezeworts get stifled and they stop working, because it doesn't have a floor underneath it. And when we need cooling again, they'll close, and they instantly start cooling. And it's just great. It means we can have builds like this, right? Slap bang, cooled, no containment, chilling everything out to 20 degrees. We're probably gonna use this. It's very, very nice. So I like it a lot. I'm very well, thanks, Terrella. How are you, buddy? How's things? Dense is O2. Oh, Dense makes Oxylite. Fair enough. Nerd Rage, how are you, buddy? Oh, those Weezeworts are adorable. You can build on a lock there, like, oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I like this. This is something that was in the game a while back, and then it stopped working. But it seems it's working again now. So maybe it was a slight change. I did also do some wrangling with some hatches, some shine bugs, some dreckos. I think that's about all I really got up to. I did also do some wrangling with some slicksters, which we've done this sort of build before. It's just an easy little build. And then I started looking at a petroleum build, but I didn't do much with it. I think I was just about to tame these molten slicksters. I'm basically heating them up so that they're comfortable and making petroleum, which is quite cool. So that's that really. A shitload of Pacus. But we're going to do a power grid similar to this. What this basically is, I was toying about with the automation on transformers. Because you can now connect your smart batteries directly to your transformers and have it so that your transformers aren't constantly generating heat just for nothing really. So I was doing a bit of playing with it and seeing how well it works. It does work pretty well, but you need a larger battery bank than usual. So yeah, it looks like a fucking weird sort of many arms of Vishnu Christmas tree down here, but we're going to do some sort of similar power grid to this today, but maybe a bit bigger. I didn't need many circuits for this little sandbox playthrough, but we'll do a bigger one for our stream one, because we'll probably need them. So I just thought I'd show you that. I've been doing a little bit of tinkering, so I feel a bit better with some of the new kit. Pay a one-way plane ticket if someone comes and removes my legs. Oh dear, Twilla. How are all the animal versions coming along? What's the verdict? Fun or needlessly complicated? Fun to a point, nerd. Slightly clumsily implemented. The way that stables work now is it takes a lot of micromanagement, right? So my biggest concern with the farming now, the wrangling, if you like, the ranching, is that say you've got a stable with 8 shine bugs in it, right? And one of those shine bugs has an egg. Unless you remove that egg immediately, the stable's fucked. The animals start getting unhappy because they're overcrowded. Now the problem is we don't really have a way of telling the game to manage animal numbers. So if you just pull all your eggs away and your shine bugs start dying and you cook all your eggs up, unless you've got a supply of eggs stored somewhere else, you might cook all your eggs and then come back to your stables and all your shine bugs are dead and you've ate them all. So I wish there was a sensor to detect animals in the area. That way if you fall below a certain level, you could have somebody deliver an egg. So I'm not sure how I feel about the room bonuses and stuff still at the minute. But I do like the new critters and stuff. I want to see where this... Look at that little squeaky! So this one makes bleach stone. Nice. Aww. Cryptic Creeper, thank you very much for the sub, buddy. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you for the sub. That came out of nowhere. How's it going? Right. So, lots of stuff we want to do today. Lots and lots of stuff. I'm feeling good. The room's not too hot. Everything is cool. Let's crack on. So, I'm going to up the priority on a couple of these bits because I want to start getting this water out of the way. So, we'll up this and we'll up this bit of pipe here. And all I'm going to do, we've already built this tank at the end of the last stream for collecting our wastewater from this little loop here. So I'm just going to pump in from these different pumps this additional polluted water, start getting all this stuff collected, and then we can get all these resources back that are down here, get this tidied out, and head down here as well. I want to sort of explore a bit more of the map too. I've got 10 buildings flooded. Oh, the water level's got too high in here. Okay. That's fine. Let's just dig out a couple more tiles. Let's dig out you. Okay. Okay, this seems to be done now, so let's just get rid of these ladders. And then we will... let's see. How do I want to do this? do something like this. I'm just going to keep an eye on this so I don't end up overflowing it. What about preventing eggs from hatching? Do they still just spontaneously hatch in fridges? Right, somebody was telling me, I can't remember who it was, somebody was telling me that if I put hatches in a refrigerator in a super cold room, they won't hatch. They do. They hatch when you save and load still. I put them in a super cold, wheeze-watered room, like minus 10 degrees. Everything else in the room was refrigerated. I was putting meat in there, sleet wheat and stuff like that. And they still hatched, so I don't know. I've been told that you can use super cold biome, but it doesn't seem to work. What geysers do you have so far? I can't remember. We've got a slush geyser, which is down here. We've got a hot water geyser. We've got a carbon dioxide geyser, which we're going to use for slicksters. We've got a minor volcano. We've got something else up here. We've got an oil fisher. Oh, we've got 2 oil fishers, I think. Yeah, 2 oil fishers. And then we've got our natural gas ones. One down here. And our other water vent over here. I think that's about all we found so far. So, yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. Right. That's that done. We need to put a door under you. Just slap you there. And... where do I want to put this? Okay, that's that tidied out. Let's get this sealed up first so that we can start pumping this shit out again. It's just going to take a little while to vacuum. It should be a bit quicker now if we put some more vents in as well. And I want to start seeing if we can get our first glossy drecko as soon as we can. Those digs are unreachable. Oh shit, these ones down here. We should be able to get to them. Oh, these digs, sorry. Yeah, I think it's because I was deciding whether I wanted to kill these peppers or not. Yeah, fuck it. We'll get rid of you. Yeah, we'll kill all these off. Could have harvested them. Never mind. Okay, so now that this is good to go, let's start clearing this out. I should probably connect another couple of these pipes up. I think what I'll do, it's not going to work very well, but I will just bridge into here in a couple of places, I think. Just to try and get this cleared. Then we can at least turn these other pumps on as well. Cool. Right, I want you to work if above that. No. Let's see. I need to be like 20 degrees-ish or something. That would be nice. And this will just start cooling this off. I don't want it to be too cold, because obviously I've got like a liquid lock in here, and I don't want my dupes to be freezing, but I'd quite like it to be cool. Not too hot. Obviously we introduced this oil that was like 70, 80 degrees, which cooked everything quite a lot. So we'll leave that going. Oh shit. Hooray! We got our first egg. Okay, let's get him moved to somewhere. Where are we going to do our glossy drecklets? He's seen almost none of the streams this base so far. Damn it, nerd. Your lack of commitment has been duly noted. You son of a bitch. Did you want the water in the kitchen disabled, or did you forget? I was just sidetracked, Max. You know how it is. Like, I just forgot about this liquid lock as well. Fucking hell. I'm the worst, alright, guys. I get distracted. I see a pretty colour, I get distracted.